Good morning students. This class we are going to learn about value and zeros of a polynomial. Consider the two graphs given below. The first is linear, the second is quadratic. The first intersect the x-axis at only one point, -3. And the second graph intersect the x-axis at 2 points. What are the point? -1 and 2. Okay, in general, every polynomial has the graph and the graph is shown as picture. Okay, in general, the value of a polynomial p of x at x equal to a denoted p of a is obtained by replacing x by a, where a is any real number. So the value of a polynomial p of x at x equal to a is denoted p of a. The polynomial becomes 0 exactly when the graph intersects the x-axis. So the number of zeros depends on the line or curves intersecting x-axis. Listen, the value of your polynomial. Value of your polynomial p of x at x equal to a is p of a obtained on replacing x by a. A is any of the real numbers, we use it. Consider one example. Listen it. F of x equal to x square plus 3x minus 1. If you substitute x equal to 2 in this polynomial, we get 9. See this one, x square plus 3x minus 1 is the polynomial. So this x place you substitute 2. So 2 square plus 3 into 2 minus 1. 2 square is we get 4 plus 3 2s are 6. 6 minus 1. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 minus 1 is we get 9. Okay, then zeros of the polynomial. Consider the polynomial p of x. Now the value of p of x at x equal to 1 is, so x place you substitute 1. So 4 into 1 cube minus 6 into 1 square plus 3 into 1 minus 14. 4 into 1 cube is 1 into 1 into 1, we get 1 only. So 4 minus, here 6 into 1 square is 6 plus 3 into 1 is 3 minus 14. So we add the positive terms. Positive terms 4 and 3. 4 and 3 is 7. Minus 6 and minus 14 is, two numbers are negative. So we add but write the negative number sign. Addition value is 20. Write the negative sign. So 7 minus 20 is subtract but write the greater number sign. Because one number is positive, another one number is negative. So we subtract the numbers and write the greater number sign. Subtraction value is 13. Greater number sign is minus. Okay. Again one more thing. At x equal to 0. So we substitute x place 0. 4 into 0 cube minus 6 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 minus 14. Any number multiplied by 0, we get 0 only. So the balance number is minus 14. So we say that the value of p of x at x equal to 0 is minus 14. Value of p of x at x equal to 1 is minus 13. Next, substitute x equal to 2 in this equation. So 4 into 2 cube minus 6 into 2 square plus 3 into 2 minus 14. 2 cube is 8. 8 into 4, 32. 2 square is 4. 4 6 are 24. Here 3 2s 6. So 32 minus 24 plus 6 minus 14. We add the positive numbers 32 and 6. So the addition value is 38 minus 24 minus 14. Two numbers are negative. So we add the numbers but you should write the negative number sign. Okay. So 24 and 14 is 38. So 38 minus 38 we get 0. So we get the value is 0. So this 2 is the 0 of the given polynomial. So since the value of p of x at x equal to 2 is 0, we can say that 2 is one of the zeros of p of x. Okay. 0 is 2 is one of the zeros of p of x. So the roots of the polynomial definition is, if we consider the polynomial p of x, substitute x place a, that is any one of the number. If we substitute any of the numbers in the polynomial, we get the polynomial value is equal to 0. That number is the zero of a polynomial p of x. Okay, in general, p of x is the polynomial. If we get p of a is equal to 0, so a is the zero of a polynomial p of x. Listen on example sum. Example 3.7. If f of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 3, then find the values of f of 1, f of minus 1, f of 2 and f of 3. Also find the zeros of the polynomial f of x. Definition of zeros of the polynomial is, if we consider the polynomial p of x, p of a value is equal to 0, then a is the zero of the polynomial. We use that procedure, find out the zeros of the polynomial f of x. First you write the given value, f of x equal to x square minus 4x plus 3. Then find out f of 1. So x place you substitute 1. Okay. So 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus 3. So 1 square is 1. 4 into 1 is 4 plus 3. What's the value of 1 minus 4 plus 3? 1 plus 3 is 4. So 4 minus 4 is, we get 0. If the polynomial value is equal to 0, this number is the zero of the polynomial. So 1 is the zero of the polynomial. So you find out f of minus 1. So substitute x place minus 1. So minus 1 the whole square minus 4 into x place substitute minus 1 plus 3. What's the value? Minus 1 the whole square value is? See the value? 1. And minus 4 into minus 1 is, we get plus 4 plus 3. So the value of 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. So this one not equal to 0. So this minus 1 is not a zero of the polynomial. Next you find out f of 2. f of 2 is x place you substitute 2. So 2 square minus 4 into 2 plus 3. 2 square value is 4 minus 4 2s are 8 plus 3. We add the positive terms. 4 plus 3 is 7. So 7 minus 8 is, one number is positive, another one number is negative. So we find out the subtraction, but you substitute the greater number sign. Greater number sign is minus 1. Okay. Then find out f of 3. f of 3 is here also minus 1 not equal to 0. So this 2 is not a zero of the polynomial. Then f of 3. Substitute x place 3. So 3 square minus 4 into 3 plus 3. 3 square is 9 minus 4 3s are 12 plus 3. So 9 plus 3, 12. 12 minus 12 is equal to 0. We get the polynomial value is equal to 0. So this number is the zero of the polynomial. So this 3 is the zero of the polynomial. So what are the numbers of zeros of the polynomial? So 1 and 3 are the zeros of the polynomial. 1 and 3. This is the answer. Okay. Example 3.8. Find the zeros of the polynomials f of x equal to 2x plus 1 and f of x equal to 3x minus 5. Find the zeros of the polynomial. We take 2x plus 1 is equal to 0. So 2x equal to, we take the positive term in the right side. So negative term minus 1. So what's the value of x? X equal to minus 1 by 2. This one multiplication. Multiplication reversing term is division. So minus 1 by 2. This is the zeros of the polynomial. Then second one is 3x minus 5 is given. We consider 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. So 3x is 5. X value is 5 by 3. This is the zeros of the polynomial in the second part. Listen the next sum. Example 3.9. Find the roots of the following polynomial equation. 5x minus 3 is equal to 0 and minus 7 minus 4x equal to 0. 5x minus 3 is equal to 0, then 5x is, we take minus 3 into right side, we get plus 3. So x value is 3 by 5. And the second part, minus 7 minus 4x equal to 0. So minus 4x is, we take minus 7 right side, we get 7. So x equal to, here having one negative sign, so we take it. Minus 7 by 4 is the roots of the polynomials. And the last question, example 3.10. Check whether minus 3 and 3 are zeros of the polynomial x square minus 9. Check it, these two numbers are the zeros of the polynomial or not. Okay, now f of x equal to x square minus 9. Find out f of 3. f of 3 is equal to, substitute x place 3. So 3 square minus 9. So 3 square is 9. 9 minus 9 is equal to 0. Again find out f of minus 3. If you substitute x place minus 3, then we get minus 3 the whole square minus 9. Minus 3 the whole square is 9 minus 9. Here also we get 0. So these two values are 0. So the given polynomial zeros are 3 and minus 3. So the answer is 3 and minus 3 are the zeros of the given polynomial. Thank you, students. Explain one exercise problem. Exercise 3.2 second question. If p of x equal to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1. Find p of 2 root 2. P of x equal to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1. Find p of 2 root 2. So x place you substitute 2 root 2. Okay, in the given polynomial. Given polynomial is p of x equal to x square minus 2 root 2x plus 1. So you substitute this x place 2 root 2. So we get p of 2 root 2 is equal to 2 root 2 the whole square minus 2 root 2 into this x place substitute 2 root 2 plus 1. Now 2 root 2 the whole square, what's the value? 2 square is 4. 2 root 2 the whole square is root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 value is 2. Okay, root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 4 into 2 minus, here also 2 2s are 4. Root 2 into root 2, 2 plus 1. Now 4 2s value is 8 and 4 2s are 8 plus 1. 8 minus 8 is 0. 0 plus 1 we get 1. And one note, a zero of a polynomial can be any real number, not necessarily 0. A zero of a polynomial can be any real number, not necessarily 0. Non-zero constant polynomial has no 0. A non-zero constant polynomial has no 0. Every real number is 0 of the 0 polynomial. Every real number is 0 of the 0 polynomial. Listen the exercise problem 6th question. Find the number of zeros of the following polynomials represented by their graphs. See the polynomial. This polynomial intersecting x-axis at 2 points. Only you check the x-axis. Okay. So intersecting x-axis at 2 points. So the number of zeros is 2. And then listen the second question. Second question, 4 intersecting points are given, but you take the x-axis values. So in this curve, intersecting x-axis at 1, 2, 3. 3 points. So the zeros of the polynomial is 3. Here, see the curve does not intersect the x-axis. Okay, does not intersect the x-axis. So no zeros of the polynomial. So the value is 0. And the fourth part, intersecting 3 points the curve, but in the x-axis only 1 point the curve is intersecting. So the number of zeros is 1. And last figure the curve is intersecting at only 1 point on the x-axis. Don't take the y-axis. Okay. So intersecting at 1 point on the x-axis. So the number of zeros is 1. Remaining questions you do it. Homework. Okay. Thank you, students.